Shermie clearly doesn't respect Dylan's space, but I wanted to speak to Dylan about how he felt about this. I thought I'd have a quick chat with you.
Okay.
Without the other little terrors in there.
Yes.
Disrupting our conversation.
Shelby and Shermie are always coming in. You're like, oh, I want to play too.
That must just really get on your nerves.
It does. Really, a whole lot.
Who deals with the children then when they're in and out, in and out?
Mostly me.
Mum and Dad take care of it?
Iffy situation.
He does need his own space. He's a teenager, he's 13 years old, and he's entitled to that. Do you feel you get enough time with Mum and Dad? Do you feel like you have enough time?
I don't really think we have enough time because dealing with Shelby and Shermie cuts out of family time. Say, like, we're gonna watch a movie and we don't get to.
Dylan told me that he would really like to spend more time with his parents and that he doesn't get the opportunity to do so because they're so busy having to deal with his younger siblings.
Now that's not nice. Stop it.
And it doesn't surprise me.
In a minute, you're gonna get a spanking. Do you want a spanking?
Speak to you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Shermie and Shelby, I've got to learn to respect Dylan's privacy. When you see the red circle up here, it means that you're not allowed to go into Dylan's room. If you see this one and it says come in, you must knock first and wait for Dylan to say come in or who is it? Not long after we put up the no zone markers, Shermie decided to test them out.
I'm going to Dylan.
He's got, when he comes out for dinner, we can.
No, I'm gonna just go here. The red sign up.
Oh, the sign? Okay.
Yeah, it is.
It is? Okay. That's a good boy for not knocking them. Good job. At first, I wasn't sure if the kids would just think they were a toy and they could pick up and take them away, but they are paying attention to them.
When the young family sit down to have dinner, they're all really quiet. So I'm giving them an opportunity to come together to open up conversation with a talking stick.
What is this?
That's something very special at dinner time.
Is it magic?
Sort of. Shelby, you want to help Mommy set the table?
I want to do
Children were so excited with the talking stick, Shelby left her little table to come up to the main table.
Shelby's gonna sit with us tonight. I was really surprised. Shelby sat at that dinner table and didn't even want to go sit at her little table. That was great. That is the talking stick.
Okay.
And every night, I'm gonna give that to somebody, and they are gonna think of a topic they would like to talk about. Dylan, I'm gonna give it to you tonight.
What is he getting?
Well, you might be tomorrow night, okay?
Me too.
Yeah! Whatever he wants to talk about tonight, we're gonna talk about, okay?
School.
What happened at school today then, Dylan?
We watched like a movie in science and stuff.
About?
Like that. Parameciums.
What is that?
It's like these little cell things, and they like swim around in pond water. And
What a change from the last mealtime. Everybody was talking and listening and enjoying the conversation.
Dinner with all 5 of us sitting at the table is really nice. With no TV on, just us talking is really good. It's great.
When I was speaking to Dylan, he was saying how he would love to be able to spend more time with the pair of you, and because of the circumstances, it hasn't allowed him to do that. Before I leave, I think it's really important that Joelle and Sherman recognise that Dylan needs their time too, because he can't be looking after Shermie and Shelby all the time, so I'm going to set them a homework assignment. I'm going to do something fun, all right? I thought it might be quite a funny idea to just write an invitation down to him, like Mum and Dad invite you to bowling, for instance, you know, for the evening. You know, all just something quirky, but he may find that amusing.
Okay, that'd be fun.
Let's see if Mum and Dad are working on that homework assignment I gave them.
When Mom and Dad came in my room, they had a makeshift invitation for me, and it said, Dylan, you are invited to bowling with Mom and Dad. It was really nice that they just decided to throw that card together instead of just asking me.
Will you accept the challenge?
Sure, sure.
That's really wonderful because Dylan seems so excited.
You're first up, buddy.
Bring it on.
Oh my God. God.
Do we need to put the bumper things on?
Yes, bumper lanes would be good.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Mom.
Dylan's smoking us.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's good, Dylan.
Perfect all the way. The thing that I enjoy about my parents is that whenever we get a chance to go out together, we have a blast. They just like to have fun.
That couldn't have gone any better. Fantastic. Dylan has expressed to me that he feels totally obligated to look after Shermie and Shelby. So I wanted to make sure that he could express himself to his parents, and I encouraged him to do so. I think it's really important, Dylan, that they know how you feel. Just to say to them, look, I'd like a bit of free time and stuff, and just tell them how you've generally been feeling.
I had a lot of trouble talking with my parents. If I had problems, I'd keep it to myself, and I would hold it inside.
The thing is, Dylan, is that when you tell your parents how you're feeling, you give them a chance to be able to change it for you. Mum and Dad were eager to listen and Dylan was ready to talk, so I gathered them all together for a conversation.
We can tell that you're very frustrated with Shelby and Shermie, and you know, we understand that a lot of that is because we had you take care of the children for us. So how are you feeling about it all?
As soon as you get home, I go out and give you a hug and come straight back in, you know? Because I think, well, I'm gonna probably have to watch Shelby and Shermie, and I don't want to do that. So I come in here.
Yeah, I understand that completely, and we really want to try to make things better for you, and that, you know, you're not forced or feel forced to take care of them.
We're trying to teach them how to play together without fighting, and we're going to do everything we can to, you know, make everything better.
I think he knows now that we're committed to making his life easier and, you know, the children's life easier as well.